We're back with another interesting matchup this week. Basha at Highland. Basha coming off the letdown portion of the Basher-Chandler game from last week. And Highland has found itself on a little bit of a roll. A big win last week against Corona del Sol. Basha appears to have the athlete for athlete.
We'll just score 41 points and a half.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Can beat Basha.
Yeah. Obviously.
I think Highland's going to want to run the ball offensively, and I think if they can establish the line of scrimmage and kind of run downhill and just they're going to need to shorten the game because they don't want to, get in a shootout with Basha. They won't win that. So they can control the ball, control the clock, and try to kind of put together good drives and get points and don't turn the ball over. They'll have a chance, but Basha's so much more explosive. It's hard seeing Highland winning that game.
Yeah, and I tend to agree, and I like to see the Hawks keep it close. Basha is, unfortunately for the Bears, notorious in fumbling the ball this season. I think they have about 10, maybe even a few more than that off the top of my head. That's probably the best way that Highland has a chance to stay in it. Like you said, Highland running the ball. And we'll see how Basha responds from a real sucker punch to the gut after the loss last week to Chandler. It'll be interesting, and we're talking a little more about Highland in our Wednesday edition of the Tribune. We're doing a story about the Hawks and their 3-1 start to the season. You were out there this week. Did they pinpoint something different or better than they were at this point a year ago?
I think during the offseason they got good buy-in because they won 4 of their last 5 games last year. The younger kids have some talent and they wanted to do good, so they came during the summer and worked hard, and they had a feeling they'd be better. They just liked what they saw. The coaching staff knew that this would be a better team, and it's been really impressive. I think Gilbert and Mesquite and Corona are down a little bit, so that helped, but definitely some better players and kids that are getting along and kind of enjoying winning and working hard now.
Yeah, and the Hawks are very much a neighborhood program, and definitely this team of sort of a some being greater than the individual parts. But Pete Walheim's team is absolutely in the running for playoff spot, and that would definitely be a nice story going forward.